Alright, we're back. We're live. Today should be good. I got a little 3/4 horse compressor to put in, a Kilian berry case. The other one had been grounded. There was a power issue from the electrical whip up in the ceiling, and then after that got remedied. Try to start the unit back up after I had voltage on the plug. So 208 230 single phase system. The compressor tripped the breaker. I had to go I checked every electrical panel in the store trying to find this breaker. It's a 2-pole breaker because it's a 208 230 volt circuit, but it was in this random panel in the corner of the store, and it's got 2 single pole breakers feeding that one circuit, which in itself is a safety issue. It should have a 2-pole breaker, but electricians, what are you gonna do? So I had already put one compressor in this unit and go to start it up, and it pulls 31 amps. It should really only pull a couple amps. After you get that little inrush current and get the motor turning, it'll start pumping and doing its thing. But it wouldn't start, almost like a capacitor's bad, on like a residential system. You just hear that little humming and it's just locked up. Doesn't have enough juice to turn the motor, initially overcome that initial push. But so that compressor was just bad out of the box, which sucks because you spend hours getting it in there, doing the electrical, sweating it in, recharging it, and so I had to recover the refrigerant out of there. I had already put a new dryer in. I already took the compressor out. I got the new one in the back right now, and I'm gonna go in here and tell them to unstock the grapes that are in there right now. I'm gonna wheel it back in a corner. I don't like being on a sales floor with a torch unless I have to. Old people just tend to freak out a little bit, or like, oh, I smell burning. You're gonna smell a little burning. Just the nature of it. But yeah, I'll go in there and then get everything kind of situated, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about, and it should be a pretty good video. I haven't had super interesting things to post lately. It's where we've been slowing down for the fall. It always tends to slow down right after summer, but pretty soon we're gonna get right into the heating season, PMs for the rooftop units, the dehumidifiers, and eventually the racks. So we'll do oil filter changes, liquid core changes, change out the suction felts if need be. That's pretty much it. I'll stop rambling and I'll get in there. I'll get back with you guys in a minute. Into the belly of the beast. We replaced our start components, so we got a new potential relay, white thing up there, new start cap, new run cap. And then we're going to get the new compressor sitting right there, and then braze in the discharge line right there, connect the suction rudder lock, and then pressure transducer over there, and then should be good to go. So we'll get that compressor sitting in there and then we'll sweat it in. But all the electrical is good to go. I just like doing that first because there's not a lot of room to be working back here, and then I gotta put that little plate back together with the controller on it. All right, we got this thing in here. Got the feet on. I'm gonna sand that down, just put it there for now so nothing gets in that little tube. I'm gonna sand this down, put it in the discharge, and then put the rudder lock gasket in there, and then connect that rudder lock, and then we should be good to go. All right, about to braze this thing in. this is going. Yeah. I'll show you guys. It's kind of hard to see, but you can see right there. Get some light on it. Is that visible? Yeah, that's better. It's a nice joint. Should focus better. But yeah, nice and clean all the way around. Just focus it. That's not bad. Those are good brakes though. We're all done here. Just gotta connect the rotor lock. We already pressure tested. We got the Super Sucker 9000 on there with our BBH. And let that go for a little bit. See how low we can get it. And then we'll see where we're at, and then we'll recharge it. We had a hard time pulling under 1,000 microns. We already pressure tested for half an hour, and we know there's no leaks. So I swept the system with nitrogen, and then now we're getting well under 1,000. So there's just moisture stuck up in there, moisture in the oil. Get some stuff moving with some nitro, and should be coming down to 500 here in the next little bit. And then we'll recharge this thing and be all done. All right, moment of truth. Here we go.
Let it rip.
Yes, dude. Fuck yeah. Oh my God, yeah. It's done. We got her charged up at 3 pounds of refrigerant. And I'm gonna go start it up to see if it works. All right, well, that was a good day. It took a little longer than I wanted to pull the vacuum. The system did have a leak on it. And I don't know who worked on it before, so we pressure tested it. Like 200 pounds, 30 minutes, didn't even drop a whole PSI. So I know there's no leaks. And then, you know, I'm pulling a vacuum. I got good hoses, brand new hoses, brand new vacuum pump, brand new oil. I know I'm pulling through a manifold. I could get bigger hoses, but it's a tiny system. It don't take that long. But I couldn't get below 1100 microns. So I knew there was moisture in it. I swept the system with nitrogen 2 times, and I pulled it down to 550. Yeah, some people want you to get 500, you know, that's the standard, but 550 on a 6-year-old system that probably hasn't been maintained properly in a while is pretty good. So I was really happy when that thing started up. The old compressor that didn't work out of the box, that will have you doubting yourself, because I went through the wiring 3-4 different times. I checked the capacitors, the start cap, the run cap, the potential relay. I even tried to swap it out for another potential relay in case the start cap was dropping out like immediately or something. But at the end of the day, the compressor was bad out of the box, and I don't know whether to blame Copeland for that. I doubt it. It's probably freight. Freight always, you know, they like to knock those compressors around a lot in shipping. And yeah, the old compressor, it ohmed out good, right? It matched Copeland specs on the app. The cap was, you know, everything was good, but for some reason the compressor just wouldn't start. And that happens sometimes. But you just got to stay confident in yourself and just know that it's bad out of the box. Get a new one, throw it in. It sucks to waste time putting in that one just to take it back out. You know, I spent 3 to 4 hours doing a really good job on that first one, and it didn't pan out. But, you know, I get paid by the hour, and that shit just happens. You just got to roll with it. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Something a little bit more interesting than what I posted in the past. So y'all take it easy.